Hold up, did a decade-old duffel bag really just cause a shopping frenzy worth thousands of dollars? And more importantly, what does this tell us about celebrity influence in 2024? Stick around, because this story is wilder than you think. What's up, everyone? So picture this, you're watching Netflix, probably in your pajamas, when suddenly Meghan Markle casually mentions an old leather bag she's had lying around for 10 years. Next thing you know, that same bag, worth nearly $3,000, is completely sold out online. I'm not making this up. This actually happened after episode 7 of With Love, Meghan dropped, and honestly, it's got me questioning everything about how celebrity influence works today. Here's what went down. Meghan pulls out this weathered leather duffel bag during the show and starts reminiscing. She tells viewers how she took this exact bag on a camping trip to Botswana with Prince Harry back in their early dating days. Cue the collective ah from millions of viewers worldwide. But here's where it gets interesting and a little crazy. Within 24 hours, that bag was completely sold out. We're talking about a $2,800 piece of luggage that most of us would think twice about buying. Gone. Vanished. Poof. The internet immediately dubbed it the Meghan effect. You know, that phenomenon where anything she touches turns to gold, or at least turns into a sold-out item. Her fans were celebrating like she just cured world hunger with a handbag. But wait a minute. Let's pump the brakes and really think about this. Is this genuine influence, or are we witnessing something else entirely? Think about it, what actually made this bag special? It wasn't the craftsmanship, though I'm sure it's well made. It wasn't revolutionary design. It was literally just a story. A romantic story about camping under African stars with a prince. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Stories matter. Emotional connections drive purchases. We've all bought something because it reminded us of a special moment or person. But when that story becomes the only reason something sells out overnight, we might want to ask ourselves some tough questions. Now, some people are calling this a win for sustainable fashion. Look, they say, Meghan's promoting keeping items for years instead of constant consumption. And you know what? They're not wrong. In a world of fast fashion and constant trends, there's something refreshing about someone showcasing a decade-old piece. But let's be real, most of us aren't keeping leather goods for 10 years because we're fashion visionaries. We keep them because good leather lasts, or because we forgot we had them, or because they hold sentimental value. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to talk about. Strip away the royal romance, the palace connection, the Prince Charming narrative, and what are you left with? A really expensive bag that most people can't afford, sold by the story of privilege that most people will never experience. I'm not trying to be harsh here, but think about it. Would this same bag have sold out if it belonged to any other celebrity? If Taylor Swift had mentioned her camping bag, sure, maybe. But if your neighbor mentioned their 10-year-old duffel bag from a camping trip? Probably not making headlines. This whole situation makes me wonder about the nature of influence in our social media age. Are we buying products because we genuinely love them, or because we want to cosplay as celebrities for a weekend?